Alright freaks, so this year, 2019 and 2020, as every single year goes, I'm going to do an ice safety video with updated technology, updated tips, tricks, and how-tos. I want to go over ice picks, I want to go over the necessity of rope, and most importantly, I want to go over the spud bar. The spud bar is probably the most important tool that you can use in ice safety, because the spud bar is going to let you go from shore to the ice in general, which can in turn result in the need of your rope, your float suit, and your ice picks. Obviously, I always have my rope, I always have my ice picks, and I always have my float suit on. This is the Striker Ice Predator suit. The Striker Ice Predator suit has 150 grams of SureFloat technology in the jacket and the bibs. That's a great thing and all. However, having the rope, having the picks, and having the spud bar is crucial just for a general safety for being on the ice, getting on the ice, especially during early ice. The best part about having rope is that this is not for you in any way, shape, or form. This is for the guy next to you, the guy across the lake, the guy over there. You have this to help everybody. This is a 50-footer, costs you like $3. It's got like an 800-pound or 600-pound capacity. I put a big loop on the end, so when I throw it to somebody, I can pull them off. Ice picks is for when you fall through and no one's there to help you. I keep my ice picks wrapped up real nice like this, and I keep them right here. If I'm not wearing my jacket and I'm pulling my sled around or pulling my sled on the ice, my jacket is on my sled, on a harness, on my body. So if I go through and I'm like, oh, my ice picks are inside of my jacket, I can pull my sled to me, get my ice picks, pick my way out. Lastly, the spud bar. The big thing that I like to preach about the spud bar before it comes to using my spud bar is going to be what to look for. I like to look for steep shorelines or shallow shorelines. I like those shallow shorelines because the ice is going to form much sooner on those shallow gradual shorelines, because the lake actually goes from shallow to deep on a much longer distance. Versus a steep shoreline, the lake gets deeper quicker. In short, though, deeper water is going to be warmer. It's going to have more ability to blow waves, crashing waves, and keep that shoreline open. On top of that, I like to look for north or south shorelines. My south shoreline is going to be beneficial if I can find a gradual south shoreline, because the shade of the trees is blocking that day sun, allowing ice to form much faster, versus a north shoreline where the south sun is beating down on it and keeping it warm and open longer. But that's only because it's hitting the ground. Show them over here, Zach. It's hitting that hill, and then it's gonna warm this. You can see just the other day, this didn't melt, it thawed out a little bit because that got hit by the sun, warmed up, and then warmed up all of this shoreline. Couple little tips on how to use a spud bar. You see a lot of guys going like this. They're spudding like this. Or you'll see them do this, spud, walk, 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 spud. If that's the case, and I spud here and then I decide to walk, what if there's a heave or a crease right here? You're in, you're done. Now, if you look over here, Zach, most people would walk up to this open water area right here where it looks unsafe. It's not unsafe, it just looks unsafe because there's a little bit of water on top of it. You can see a slush. It's black ice underneath. That's where a spud bar can really help you. You can go ahead and spud. Now I'm going to teach you the basics of spudding. Step, spud, step, spud, step, spud, step, spud, step, and then back and forth across the whole lake wherever you're going to end up going. Now I'm going to show you real quick how fast, and I'm going to have the cameraman here follow me, how fast I can safely spud across an open area. Check this out. So you see how fast he just followed me here. I was walking at a normal pace, spudding safe ice. This specific spud bar, every time that I strike the ice and no water comes out, I know I'm on a safe 3. I hope this was educational and informational for you guys to learn about spud bars, the benefit of a rope, the benefit of your ice picks at all times, no matter if it's early, mid-season, or late ice. 2019 and 2020 ice season is here. I can't wait, and I know you can't wait, but please be safe. Thanks, freaks.